In 1984, 13 forward-thinking gentlemen with a mission got together to form the International Academy of Oral Medicine and Toxicology. Their mission? To find the evidence, the science, to prove what they already knew, that mercury in dentistry was harmful, and to get this message out to the world. Here we are 30 years later, and I can't tell you how honored I am, merely a junior in high school when these gentlemen formed our academy, to now preside as president during this monumental year. Not only have we witnessed the signing of a UN treaty to eradicate mercury's use on a global scale this past year, but we've also seen hundreds of thousands of people become aware and educated about our academy as we've managed to become a huge presence on the worldwide stage with all of our sponsored and funded science, as well as our increased media attention. We've grown to over 700 members worldwide, and our academy continues to grow every year. We have definitely established ourselves as the undisputed leaders and stalwarts of research and safe mercury removal and disposal protocols. Thank you, IAOMT, for allowing me to serve as your president this past year. It has been my privilege to work with such a great group of officers and board members, and I will always hold this time dear to my heart. Happy 30th IAOMT.
Graduated dental school in 1964, was a traditional dentist doing traditional amalgams and all the traditional things, and got into a study group, Nathology, TMJ, and one of our members heard a dentist from out of town who did balancing body chemistry and nutrition.
In 1980, I took a class with Jess Clifford on cell morphology. My wife kind of pushed me into it. She had taken classes with Dr. Hal Huggins in balancing body chemistry, had some positive responses, and she says, well, you need to look at this mercury issue. And we learned what effect different substances had on the immune system. And one of those, most notably, was mercury.
The lectures got into heavy metals like mercury. We're saying, hey, there's a problem here, but where is the science?
I heard about a dentist in Colorado that observed that his patients were better without the mercury fillings. And so I went out there and went to one of his seminars. And his seminar was very interesting, but it was mainly observations and anecdotal evidence. And at that meeting, Mike Ziff and Murray Vimy were also present, and they stood up and said, we need some science to back this.
Dr. Vimy had been at a conference in 1983 that Dr. Huggins actually had put on, and they had some fairly decent speakers, and Dr. Vimy decided, you know, it would be a good idea to form an organization. So in 1984, I remember getting a letter from a Dr. Murray Vimy talking about creating an organization that would study dental materials, and most notably mercury, from a scientific standpoint.
He invited us all, and I kept vacillating and saying, no, you don't need to go, it's too expensive, never been to Canada, can't afford it, but I went, and that was another life-changing event.
So the whole idea was to take science, to use science as our mantra, and to see what dental materials had, what kind of adverse effect they were. The first thing, to study the biocompatibility of dental materials, most notably mercury amalgam fillings.
And the IAOMT was born, and I like to think I was reborn that day as a dentist.
And that was the beginnings.
The IAOMT is an organization of dentists, physicians, and PhDs. It's a very science-based organization.
This is an organization of heavily scientifically backed and conscientious-minded individuals.
I'm very, very thankful for the fact that the IAOMT really relies on good, sound research in order to form its opinions.
I would say that the greatest benefit of being a member of the International Academy of Oral Medicine and Toxicology is simply the fact that we are kept current.
I have access to unbelievable scientific research. I am able to even donate money of my own for scientific research, which is very fulfilling.
The value of belonging to an organization like the IAOMT is that you're with a group of colleagues that understand and are coming from the same point of view that I am.
The dedication to provable scientific reviews and how it affects health and how we do dentistry.
The Academy, because of all the early members and all the work we've done, the science we've funded, the legal moves we've made, all that combined has made it not only more politically correct to be a mercury-safe dentist, but it's become an easier transition.
One of the biggest benefits in being in the IAOMT has been the camaraderie, the mentorship.
I love the people in the IAOMT.
The biggest benefit of being a member of the International Academy of Oral Medicine and Toxicology is the realization that you're actually doing something good for people.
Besides teaching me some really basic fundamental principles that would keep my patients safe, it also taught me to keep myself safe and my staff. And I think my patients and my staff really appreciate that.
Every day that I spend at one of these meetings, I feel like I leave a better dentist.